So when Kirk Cousins signed with the Atlanta Falcons earlier this year, the 4-year, $180 million deal with $100 million guaranteed, fans were thinking, wow, the Falcons have the franchise QB. Things are set. Team has other needs. We'll address those needs in the draft. Well, lo and behold, last night, everything was going to plan, according to all the prognosticators at least, until we came to the number 8 pick in the draft, where the Atlanta Falcons selected Washington Huskies quarterback Michael Penix Jr. Needless to say, everybody was shocked. I mean, I'm sitting on the couch watching the draft, and my first words out of my mouth were, holy crap. What is Atlanta thinking? They have their franchise quarterback for at least the next, I don't know, 2 to 3 years. I mean, they're certainly not going to cut Kirk Cousins after 2 years. That'd be a pretty good sized cap hit. And the last thing the team needs is a $40 million dead cap hit. So if you look around, I did a Google search, and this is what I found. Falcons provide an NFL draft surprise by taking Washington QB Michael Penix Jr. Kirk Cousins stunned, quote unquote, after Atlanta Falcons draft Michael Penix Jr. Did Kirk Cousins know Falcons were drafting a quarterback? Kirk Cousins has predictable reaction to Falcons drafting a quarterback. Kirk Cousins had no idea Falcons were going to draft a quarterback. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on. Now, per Jane Slater, Cousins was shocked and disappointed that Atlanta chose Penix Jr. The Athletics' Dana Rossini reports that Cousins was informed of the Penix Jr. pick, but Cousins said he did not believe a quarterback would be selected at number 8 overall. Now, here's my thinking on this. And this may be a little old school to some of you, but think back of the Green Bay Packers. In the early 1990s, the Packers traded for Brett Favre. When was Aaron Rodgers drafted? Well, during Brett Favre's tenure as the franchise quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, the Packers drafted one Aaron Rodgers. Toward the end of Favre's career, when he was traded, I think he went to the Jets first, then the Vikings. Rodgers had already been with the team, been in the system, so he was ready to go. Next man up. Fast forward to just a few years ago. Aaron Rodgers, franchise quarterback, Green Bay Packers. What do the Packers do at some point toward the end of Rodgers' career in Green Bay? They draft Jordan Love so he could sit behind Aaron Rodgers for a couple of seasons. Aaron Rodgers goes to the Jets. Jordan Love becomes starting quarterback. I think the same thing is going to happen here in Atlanta. Now, one thing I did find interesting is, why did Falcons choose Penix? Well, according to new head coach Raheem Morris, he said the Falcons wanted to draft Penix this year because they don't plan to draft as high as number 8 again anytime soon. That's a bold prediction. So I get it. They don't want a situation like a lot of these quarterbacks are going to be in. Like Caleb Williams, drafted number 1 overall by the Bears, who's going to be day 1 starter. They want Penix to sit and learn for a couple seasons. I get it. But the conflicting reports as far as Cousins knew about this, well, when did he know about this? He certainly didn't know about this when he signed his deal. That's for damn sure. Because if he knew about this, if he knew the Falcons were going to draft a quarterback before he signed his deal, he wouldn't be in Atlanta right now. So what do you guys think? How many of you were surprised about the situation with Atlanta drafting a quarterback at the number 8 in the first round? Comment down below. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And with that, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.